Hello, people! We're back with our Metalheads cult. Let me start to tell you this journey was not easy. Beginning with our cult, I started with unlocking another doctrine, this time about afterlife, and I decided to valorate sacrifices. Basically, because it gives me immediate faith that can be useful, but also because with the belief in afterlife trait, I still feel like I'm losing, since they still lose 5 faith. I also unlocked the Curse of Tundra that allows me access to 3 more curses. After that, I went to Spar Grotto to complete the quest and explore. So, Spar Grotto is all about mushrooms. I think Sozo just wants to be high on mushrooms at all times, so he asked me to pick mushrooms, and in return, he will worship me and devote himself to my cause. After this, I went to battle, but I decided to try and pick a demon to see how it works. Each demon gives me a different power. I picked Barbato second because it switches to more damage dealt demon. And after this, I went to my first crusade, and let me tell you, it did not go as planned. The first time I lost, I didn't even get to the boss. Then I came back to the cult, and I basically just unlocked the second level to the demonic summoning circle, which will allow me to take 2 demons with me to our crusades, once I upgraded. Then I went to a crusade once again, and I lost one more time against the boss. The boss, Zepar. After my second failure, I came back and everything was a mess at my cult. Since I lost for the second time and my followers were starving, their faith in me was obviously dropped down, as well as the hunger and the sanitizing levels. On top of that, my fellas, I had no food to give them for the first time ever. So in between this mess, I decided to unlock the fertilizer silo. Because if my followers also use their poop to fertilize the seeds, I finally have some utility for all the poop and things grow faster and I have more food faster. So they don't starve. I got my first decenter, the red-eyed donkey, and I had my followers starving to death. One of them actually died from starvation. It was basically civil war. I tried re-educating my dissenter, but he was so mad it made few to no difference. Then I unlocked the Might of the Devout 2 that increases the starting level of my weapons. I also built my first refinery. I also made another doctrinal decision, ritual of resurrection or funeral, recruit more followers to substitute for the ones that died. And as I unlocked this ritual, that's when it hit me. That's when I remembered that I was dumb the whole time. As you know, I have access to the feasting ritual, and that was enough to deal with my starving followers. And I could have prevented any death. Right after this decision, I decided to give a funeral to the follower that died from starvation because I felt guilty. After this, I went back to Spur Grotto to deliver my mushrooms to Mushroom Guy. And he was happy, but it was not enough. He wants to drown himself under mushrooms, so he asked me for more and told me he would tell me how to brainwash my followers too. I also lost my head and decided to buy the cards they were selling to see if it helps me a bit more on my crusades. And I also went fishing one more time, but I still have 2 more fish to find. I also bought more cards in there. And finally, I performed the sacrifice ritual. I had no choice but to kill that dissenter, or he would convince my other followers to dissent as well. After this, things got more controlled in the cult. Before going back to battle, I unlocked Fervor of the Righteous too, so I cast more curses during battle. And I also unlocked the Shelter to provide my followers better beds that collapse less often. And finally, our last battle. Let's go again in Anura. I had no choice but to pick the axe. I started with great weapons actually, so I am positive about this crusade. Okay, I'm fighting quite a lot better comparing to the last times. I can promise you that. I still have mushrooms to pick. I have to pay attention to that. There's one thing I hate when since I came back to Anura, and that is these little flies, the frogs, no, the night owls. I just hate them. They open their mouth and they come out and they just damage me a lot because they're a lot, usually. Besides that, I usually deal okay. Also, I think I do have to play more often, so I, you know, keep keep good at the game. Let's go back because I lost a room, a card room. And I'm gonna pick the negating damage because I believe it's the best thing for me. Let's just see because if I make an offering of 20 bucks, I can get another card. Okay. Obviously, I picked the gain extra heart because I can, after losing it, I can always get it back. The blue heart, I can't do that, and I also opted the negating damage because it's a bit more important than half a heart for me. I'm gonna pick the route that gives me 2 followers. Followers work more. It's fine. I like it. Thank God because I had no coins, guy. If he gives me any gold, he usually has gold hidden under these things. Let's see. Not much this time. Follower meat. Huh. I can see you like them. On to another follower. This time I do have to fight for it. Let's see if I'm a little bit clever this time at playing. So far it's going much better. My life is actually okay. I can see you there. Yeah, these flies, these are explosive. Also a bit boring. And we got a giraffe. Yeah, going well. Okay, we're going well this time. Let's go back to another room. I was just wondering, I'm sorry guys. I'm not gonna pick the interrogation mark because usually it's, you know, those riddles that usually don't get me anything good. So let's go. Yeah, starting off with stones damaging me. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Just sometimes my decisions are really not understandable, you know. That was hard to hit. I don't know what I was doing. Okay, they're going fast. I'm killing them fast. My life is still controlled. Another card. We have a rainbow card, guys. 75% less fervor. I don't even have a doubt. I didn't even have to look to the other card. It's like a big promotion, I don't know. Which means I can use my curse basically anytime I want. So let me just use it anytime I want. The demon is really useful. I have a fervor demon and I have a 75% less fervor use. I'm gonna pick the apostate's cleaver because it's like my weapon. It's not vampiric, but it's better. It has more damage and it's obvious. I don't lose anything. And now they're easier to kill, these little flies. I'm just not, I never get used to them. I'm really sorry, but I just hate them. Okay, all controlled. I don't want any of these weapons because I'm already good. I'm failing. Using my curse, I'm failing. They always hit me before. Okay, next room. A card again. And I am not gonna pick fervor because I already have a lot of fervor on my side. It's a hard choice at this point of the game, but I'm gonna pick the harvest. Maybe it gives me good stuff after I kill the boss, I don't know. I already have the privilege of using my curse whenever I want it. Guys, this time this is melting. This has no comparison. It's going really good. And we're on to the boss. Let's see if I kill Zepar this time. Three eyes looking at me. Please remember you can use the curse whenever you want. Don't lose track now. These explosive flies really messing with me. Okay, his life is dropping. I'm almost there. Use the curse, use the curse. This is really useful. This curse is really good on top of everything, so... Okay, my life is dropping, but you are dead. Okay. This time, it went really well. It was kind of easy, actually. I really hope Hackett becomes this easy to kill. I don't know, but I chose pumpkin because I clearly lack food. And yeah, it's obviously important. And let's return back to the cult. Well guys, thank you for the support. I still don't have many views or subscribers, but it's slowly growing and I want to thank you for watching me and liking the videos, and I hope you keep enjoying. Goodbye!